Hi, everyone. This is Ashley K. Schiff. We're going to continue on our series about how chakras manifest abundance. We're going to go right into the throat chakra right now and talk about how it actually affects your money habits. Be surprised about how the throat chakra is a big deal when it comes to your money flow within your life. So we're going to jump right into finding out exactly what the throat chakra is. The throat chakra is your fifth chakra out of your seven main chakras within your body. It is located at your throat area where your throat is. Okay, so that's why it's called the throat chakra, right? The color associated with it is a light bluish color. The frequency of it is a little bit higher than that of the heart chakra. When you think of the throat chakra, it associates itself with your ability to have an effective conversation, be able to communicate, be able to fully express yourself and speak your truth. Yes. So having the throat chakra open and vibrating at a high frequency is really good with and just in general, not just with money, but just with yourself and the relationships and the people that you connect with on a daily basis. So having a balanced throat chakra, you will find yourself being able to have great self-expression. You'll be able to carry conversations a nice way. You'll be able to actually listen as well as be able to speak. All right. So it's not always about what you say, but it's also how you listen to the other partner. It's having a full conversation, right? Being able to speak your truth, be honest, be upfront, as well as having that ability to be creative, be able to show your creativity through your self-expression, right? How you're able to address certain situations, how you're able to handle situations, all is associated with your throat chakra. It is very heavy in dealing with your relationships with others, as well as your ability to, either have attachments, healthy attachments, and or have horrible attachments with other people. Well, an unbalanced throat chakra will lead to a person probably having some of these characteristics. They might be really shy, very quiet, very timid, want to stay to themselves. They might show like signs of depression and or sadness, not feeling like they can speak up for themselves. They also have untapped talent because if you're not able to express yourself and just do what it is that were born to do, a lot of times you're going to find yourself not doing those things because you're so shy, because you're like, oh my God, I don't know if I want to say this, or I'm not, good enough for this, or I'm not good enough for that. Not being able to explore your true potential, right? So when you have an unbalanced throat chakra, for instance, you might have to go to a meeting, right? And during that discussion, your boss might ask for someone's opinion on whether the office should open up a new branch at a different state. But most of your colleagues might just they might not like that idea, right? So they might be like, no, we don't like the idea. And some of them, because they will probably actually be transferred to that new branch. But you think is an excellent opportunity to grow the business and learn new things. However, because you are too afraid to express your thoughts and your true feelings, then your boss would dismiss the idea and say, well, no one wants to do it. But it could have been a great opportunity, not just for you, but for the business. So again, this kind of attributes to the ability of not, wanting to express yourself, but it ties into your money. Because what if you could have been the one to go there and got a promotion? Or what if the company would have got bigger because of your great idea? But because you like, oh, I don't know, I'm shy, I don't want to speak up. No one might, you too worried and concerned about what other people think about you. You don't express yourself how you should really express yourself. Now, the opposite is for those who are have an overactive throat chakra. They talk way too much. They always want to control everything. They're not a good listener at all. They just want to talk, 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 talk. They never want to hear what the other person has to say at all. And the problem with that more than anything is they want to control the conversation in a negative light, and they don't even think before they speak sometimes. They just start just blurring out everything that they want to say. And this tends to not be a really good thing because people will in turn try to avoid you if you're not a good listener. They're not going to want to speak to you. They're not going to want to hear anything you have to say because they're always going to think like you're just talking, 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 and you're just never listening to what the other person has to say, which is not a healthy form of communication. We need balance. All right. So having an overactive throat chakra, as we can see, you do not have balance there. So you're probably already tying in together. Well, how is the throat chakra actually connected to your money flow? Well, we kind of went over some things to kind of show you that as we were talking, just by default. Didn't mean to do that, but that's how it is. So having an inactive throat chakra, one, that is not activated, you're not speaking your truth, it makes you feel very uncomfortable around other people, very uncomfortable when someone has to speak about money. You're like, I don't want to talk about that. You're like, do not come to me about money. Okay. You miss out on deals. You don't want to speak up for yourself and or situations dealing with money. Maybe have a business deal or something. You just like shut off from it. Like, I don't want to talk about it. You will feel worthless, like you're not good enough to speak on that topic. So therefore, again, you miss out on opportunities to actually, put yourself in a situation where you could either, like, let's just say for example, being uncomfortable with asking your manager or supervisor for a raise that you truly deserve, but you don't want to speak up for yourself. So you're like, just take these pennies. You have to learn how to speak up for yourself. You have to learn how to speak your truth and your value, because you are worthy. Say it with me. I am worthy. Okay. Also, this can apply to when you lending money to other people. You may be afraid to ask that person to pay you back. You be like, I don't know if I want to speak up and ask that person that borrowed money from me to actually pay me back. Another one is in circumstances where you will be needing financial assistance. You think too much of what others think of you to even ask for help. So you're like, I need help right now, but I don't want to ask nobody for help because it's like an ego, right? And it is, sometimes we think of ego as a big ego. Like, people think of it as a negative, like, a person who has ego, they're going to talk too much, they're going to be doing blah, 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 all the negatives. But also, ego is in the form of shyness. When you're too shy to speak up for yourself, that's actually the opposite side of the ego. You need balance within your ego. Okay. Your ego is something that we all have. You can't get rid of it. You just need balance with it. So you will be prideful in what you do and proud of yourself and proud of others without being too boastful and have like this big old ego and bullheaded, right? And you also don't want to be the opposite, where you're like, well, I just want to be humble and I don't want anyone to think this of me or think that of me, so I'm going to stick to myself. Like, no, that's still your ego talking, right? Be bold, be proud of yourself, just with balance. That's all, just with balance and with harmony. All right. So when you have a balanced throat chakra, you have effective communication. You're confident, you're bold, you're able to speak your truth. When it comes to business and it comes to money, you're able to fully effectively be able to communicate your worth. And if there's any problems that you have regarding money, you're able to speak it. You're able to speak it. You will ask, for your dessert. If you're needing a raise and you deserve that raise, you're going to ask for it. The people that owe you money, you're going to not be afraid to talk to them. If you are facing financial issues, you're going to be able to face them and express it. You're not afraid to speak up. You're not afraid to speak your truth and recognize your worth and share your worth with others, because you are worthy. Say it with me. Another affirmation. You want to say it again. I am worthy. You want to also say, I speak my truth. Okay. Say these affirmations all the time. Your throat chakra needs to be speaking. Okay. Affirmations are very powerful. They're very, very powerful. So you want to use affirmations to help you on this journey. All right. So let's go into some of the solutions, right? Because we get the problems. We already went over all of the problems. We identified what it looks like or could look like if you have a blocked throat chakra, how that could affect your money flow. Obviously, we're here to bring forth abundance and money. So we don't want to block it. All right. So first things first, you just want to sing. Yes, you want to sing. You want to feel free. I don't care if you don't think you're the best singer. Here we go. Who cares? Sing anytime, anywhere, in the shower, in your car, in your room, at work. You can sing. It doesn't matter. Sing around. Go to karaoke. Go have fun, right? Just be able to sing any and everywhere you feel like it. As soon as you feel the need to sing, speak, it just go, sing, all right? It doesn't matter, all right? Don't ever care about who is going to judge you. Just sing, all right? Just sing, all right? All right, next thing, you want to be open and honest with yourself. Stay true to yourself at all times, no matter what the situation is. You want to be able to speak your truth and own the truth. Do not trade your authenticity for the sake of approval of others. Be yourself. It is very important to be genuine in every single thing that you do. All right, always be genuine, and others will recognize that. So actually, if you're thinking like, oh, I think of what others think, well, others will think more highly of you if you are being true to yourself as well as them, right? Right. All right. Now, learn to say no. Learn to say no. No is a complete statement. Just say no. Say no kindly and firmly. If you find yourself in a situation where people are forcing you to do things against your principles and or morals, you have to learn to just say no. Just say no. That's enough. All right. It might be hard sometimes to do this, especially with people who are close to you. Okay. But if you say yes all the time, you are compromising your own truth and your own standards and your own morals. So don't always say yes. Say no sometimes, but learn how to say that. Of course, you want to continue to journal. All right. Be documenting this process. Allow yourself to write down affirmations, I am statements, as well as speak these things. Okay. So speak positivity over your life, speak love over an abundance over your life. Just speak, speak, speak. Okay. Use that throat chakra. Let it be activated. All right. And journal the process, the bad and the good. And you're going to also want to bring in more blue into your life. It could be through crystals. It could be things that you're wearing. Just bring more blue into your life with intent. Okay. So when you're wearing blue or you're surrounding yourself by blue, make sure you're doing it with intent. All right. And while you're putting it on your body, you want to also eat more blue foods. Okay. There are a different variety of blue foods. Okay. You know, you have blueberries. All right. Which encourages your ability to be able to express yourself. But there's also other ones like pears and, some peaches. Anything grown from trees is good. I mean, even apples, even though they're not blue, plums, they're kind of like a purplish, but kind of bluish too. And the reason for this is the symbol behind fruits is said to be like true to themselves. Like fruits are fruits. They just who they are. They only fall off the tree when they are ready and they are ripe, right? So they're just true to who they are. So it's good to eat a lot of fruits, blue fruits and fruits. Okay. Keep that in mind. Fruits, any type of fruit that comes from an actual tree, you will want to eat that. And that's why, okay, because they're true to themselves. So it helps you to be true to you, honey. All right. And last but not least, meditation, right? Meditation, but not just any meditation. I want you to meditate with affirmations, meditate with the intent of still speaking positivity over your life. Pray and meditate at the same time when you're doing this to unblock and open up your throat chakra. Okay. Think of a blue light circling around. All right. Circling around your throat area. Let that blue light just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And as that blue light is shining, just allow it to just be activated and go up through your crown chakra. Okay. If you notice that blue chakra is not swirling, that blue light is so dim and you can't really see it, that means it's a blockage there. Keep your intent, keep your breathing, and keep focusing on that blue sphere. Keep speaking. Say, I speak my truth. I speak my truth. I am enough. I am abundant. I am worthy. I am powerful. I am confident. Okay. Just keep speaking. Just keep speaking. All right. And you will see that light is just going bigger and bigger, and you're going to be able to unblock that throat chakra. All right. So I hope that these steps will actually help you on your journey to creating abundance and prosperity into your life by activating, unblocking your throat chakra. If you find anything in this video that resonates with you in reference to your throat chakra, anything that you need to work on, just comment below and just let us know how your journey is going. Be sure, we'd love to just hear how it's going for you. If you have any other, questions and or need any more suggestions, feel free to reach out, right? But you want to use these steps, okay? Again, always document the process. Make sure you document that process, not just for yourself, but just not for yourself for right now, but also for your future self, okay? For your future self that can look back on this and say, this is where I once was and this is where I am today. Allow your throat chakra to help you manifest the abundance within your life. I hope this video was amazing for you, and I'll see you on the next one.